Hi, I'm Jenny, and in this short video, I will show you how to do a few things in Canva. What is Canva? Well, Canva is an amazing design application, but you can use it for so much more than design. We use it for our classes so that you have a place to type notes, questions, homework. Woohoo! When you type something on your screen, I will see it on my screen in real time and vice versa. So if we're working on something and you don't understand what I'm saying, I can type it and it will immediately appear on your screen. Canva also saves automatically, so unless you delete everything from your document, there is little chance that you will lose your work. When you start with Canva, this is what the home page looks like. To create an account, you simply go to the top right where it says sign up, click on the sign up button, and then you can sign in with your Google account, your Facebook account, with email or another way. Canva is free for you. There is a paid version, but you do not need the paid version. So go ahead and sign up for the free account. You'll have a document similar to this one, and it's just for you and I to use during our classes. So what do we do with this? Well, there are a few things we can do. First of all, if it's too small for us to see and we want to enlarge the entire page, we do that by using the scroll bar in the bottom right, like this. We don't do that by increasing the font size. We can just make the page bigger or smaller like this. And if we have multiple pages, we can click here and we will see all of the pages in our document. Speaking of multiple pages, how do we get a new page? Well, the easiest way is to click this button right here that says duplicate page, and we get a second one. So now if I click here, I'll be able to see both pages. I'm currently on page 2. This is page 1. Let's exit out of this. Some basic things you will do are, first of all, typing. So on the Canva page, you can just click on the text. And actually, this one has this icon here, so I'm just going to delete this. So I'll just scroll from left to right, highlight the whole thing, click delete, goodbye. And then I'll just use this one to type. So I can move it around. I moved it up a little bit, as you can see. And I can't just type here. So if I just start typing, nothing happens. Even though you see this purple rim around it, you have to double click inside so you see the blinking cursor. See, it's right after the word so. Then I will just hit Control A to select everything and type whatever I want to say. Now, let's say I typed this, but tomorrow I want to type something else. An easy way to do that is just to duplicate this part. So I can click here and hit Control C, Control V on my keyboard. Then I have to move this down and type something else. I can also bold the text by using the buttons up here and italicize or underline the text. I can change the font. So if I don't like this one, let's say I want a script. I can choose one of these. There we go. Now with the script, maybe I don't like the underline, so I can go back up here, take out the underline, and now it just says, let's do this. But this is really too small. So I can move this down and then just drag to enlarge it. Another way to enlarge your text is to simply choose the number. So this is 12 point, but I could enlarge it to 16 or decrease it using the buttons here, or I can just click in here and then select the text. So that's way too big. So we'll do, let's put it back at 14. That's pretty good. I can change the color using this button here. So let's select, I'm in a happy mood. Let's do pink. Okay. So those are a few things you can do with Canva. Over here, you see there are more effects. You can do a few different things with the effects, like you can outline it or add a lift to it. So these are pretty cool effects. If I don't like anything, I can just hit Control Z again to back out of what I did. So let's say I made a mistake. I was just working and suddenly, boom, oh no, it disappeared. Don't panic, it's not gone. You just hit Control Z and magic, it's back. Okay, and what else? So we also have photos down here at the bottom. There are the recent photos. So let's say I want this one. Click and I can resize it, move it around. Oh, not like that. Move it around. What I did accidentally was I clicked here and I just made it a lot smaller, less narrow. You can make them wider, smaller, but if you want the photo to retain its exact shape, you use this one, like this, okay? The corner button. Let's put this guy over here. Now to add text that is not already here, you click on the text button here and you can add a few things. Let's do a new page though. In fact, I'm not going to duplicate this one. I'm just going to do a blank page for this just so I can show you. So I can add the heading, a subheading, and body text. And it doesn't look good in the middle of the page, so I'm going to grab the whole thing and move it up to the top. This pink line that you see going around the page and also in the middle shows you the borders, and you can center using this pink line. So it actually snaps right into place. I'm going to leave my heading in the middle and I'll call this homework. And let's say I want to put the date here. So the date is the 12th. Now I want to type my homework. Let's say my homework was about what I did yesterday, for example. So I would say, yesterday I woke up early and looks great, right? Well, it looks okay, but usually for any kind of assignment, you want your homework left justified. You don't want it centered. So how do we do that? So I'm going to close this guy over here because I don't need this. So I'll click here and I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to move him over here to the left, but it's still centered. The text is still centered. So I fix that by clicking on alignment and boom, it's all the way on the left. Now, if I want this to span the whole length of the page, I just move this across like this. And then as I continue to type, it will be left justified and the new lines will just fall under the current line. So there are many more things you can do with Canva. These are just a few things to get you started. By the way, your screen might look a little bit different from mine. I do have the Canva Pro version. But again, you don't have to pay for the pro version for my class. If you want it for something else, go ahead and purchase it. But for my classes, the free version is completely fine. And that's about it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message and I'll respond as soon as I can. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you feel you need to. Bye.